Market Square parking confusion and frustration. War registration to reopen tomorrow. And TNT's payment systems bill consultation in Tobago. Good evening, I am Renessa Ortiz and you're locked into Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 26th May 2026. Now to our top story. Confusion gripped drivers yesterday at the reopened, freshly paved and painted Scarborough Market Square car park over strict new zoning rules. Here are those details from Joel Green George.
Drivers who pulled up to the car park entrance were greeted by security personnel. Security guards now manage all entry and exit points at the upgraded facility. Drivers speaking to Tobago Updates on the promise of anonymity said they had been informed that officials had designated specific parking zones and they would not be permitted entrance as there were no available spots in the area designated for their stated purpose. The area closest to the market has been exclusively designated for registered Scarborough market vendors. The spaces nearest Wilson Road serve market patrons, while the spots nearest the Victor E. Bruce building belong to corporate clients. Drivers said they were not given any guidelines regarding the middle parking bays. Drivers also reported uncertainty regarding the open spaces situated closest to the Tiantec substation. Commuters warned that the lack of clear instructional signage could create daily traffic bottlenecks as persons navigate the new restrictions. Market stakeholders are calling on local authorities to install explicit signs to resolve the expected confusion. Tobago Updates received no response from the authorities up to broadcast time. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Joel Green George.
The Division of Youth Empowerment and Sport will reopen registration for the World of Work program. The division opened online registration on Monday, 25th May at 9 a.m. only for applicants to be told that the site was no longer accepting applicants shortly after 10 a.m. According to an official media release, the portal will reopen on Wednesday, May 27th at 9:30 a.m. and will close on Friday, May 29th at 3:30 p.m. This decision to reopen registration follows widespread public frustration after Monday's initial intake lasted less than 1 hour. Officials admit the program reached its capacity by 9:53 a.m. on Monday. That sudden closure left many parents and applicants frustrated. Division Secretary Keegan Denoon spoke to Tobago Updates about the initial system issues. Denoon stated that officials were waiting on IT staff to make preparations to expand the portal. The team needed to allocate storage to ensure the platform does not crash from heavy traffic. The division states all new applications will face screening based on established criteria. A major payment overhaul is underway today as the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago held public consultations in Tobago on the draft Payment Systems and Services Bill. While stability is the goal, local startups fear they will be priced out before launching, as a $500,000 capital requirement for local fintech firms. To bridge this gap, the central bank points to Part 2 of the bill, which includes a regulatory sandbox where companies can legally operate.
And it includes a regulatory sandbox and testing permits for innovative products and services. So this part deals with where we have our new players.
Industry stakeholders are now proposing a compromise where startups should be allowed to use the sandbox as an official incubation space, giving them up to 2 years to hit that $500,000 target.
They can come and test. And we would determine whether or not this product is fit to be, to come out into our market, our payments market.
The public consultation portal closes on June 20th. Until then, local tech innovators will continue pushing for a realistic path to graduation. Up next, Tobago Eyes Sports Tourism Boost.
The Caribbean is more than just a place. It's a spirit, resilient, vibrant, and full of possibility. It's who we are at the heart of everything we do. For over 150 years, we've been right here, invested in the Caribbean, its people and its progress. And today, we're going even further. We're deepening our commitment to the region, continuing to invest in the networks, services, and digital solutions that move Caribbean businesses forward. Whether you are a mid-sized business or multinational player, we bring you resilient connectivity, personalized service, and tailored IT solutions, all powered by local teams that truly have your back. We're here to help you navigate challenges, grow, and achieve your goals with practical solutions, reliable networks, and a partnership rooted in trust and your long-term success. Liberty Business, rooted in the Caribbean, committed to you.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. 'Cause girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. This lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than feel understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the Dantec compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode, Scarborough, EcoSpot, Dudley Park, Jones Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at islandetickets.com. Sun Up Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling Saturday, 4th of July, Dantec compound Argyle.
Sherwin Gardner live in Sold Out on Saturday 6th June at the Magdalena Grand in Tobago and Sunday 7th at Napa Porta, Spain. Save $50 on tickets bought by Saturday 30th May. Available in Tobago, Kaz Supermarket, Yats Marketing, Orange Hill, Crosscutters, Scarborough, Caribbean Jewelers, Lowlands Mall, Victory Outreach Church, Scarborough, Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop, Conby, Tobago. In Trinidad, Crosby St. James, All Extra Food Supermarkets, Simon's Music Supplies, Board Street, all Kenny's Sports Stores. Online at islandetickets.com. For more info, call 358-6397. Sherwin Gardner, Sold Out.
Thank you for staying with us. Tourism officials say bringing back major sporting disciplines is key to driving economic growth and keeping the island active. Events such as Dodds Diving League and the Pan American Dragon Boat Competition bring flocks of tourists to the beautiful island. Alia Balgobin has the details in this report.
The conversation surrounding the economic potential of sports tourism in Tobago is gaining momentum. Following the recent buzz of the Dodds Diving World Tour in Charlottesville and the traditional Marlin Madness Fisherman competition, tourism officials are looking to cast a wider net to bring massive crowds back to the island. Assistant Secretary in the Division of Tourism, Antiquities and Creative Industry, Nikita Percy, reveals that at the top of the agenda is the revival of dragon boat racing, a sport known for its massive pull factor among schools, adult teams and regional visitors.
To be honest, Dragon Boat is on the table. We have been having talks about Dragon Boat, and I think it's something that we're interested in because it brings a lot of people to the island. A lot of school teams come for Dragon Boat, a lot of adults come for Dragon Boat, and it's something for bragging rights. And I think it's something that they really, enjoy doing. And I think for sports tourism, is one of the things, one of the disciplines that we really going to adopt and really bring them back, integrate it back into the calendar, because it's something that could benefit. And what is benefiting our locals is something that we are certainly would be interested in. So Dragon Boat, I would say yes to Dragon Boat. We just have to work out the background information, and yes, we'll be back in our spaces.
But the vision doesn't stop at the water's edge. Sports Tourism Coordinator Mark London emphasizes that the strategic plan for the island involves branching out into a diverse range of athletic disciplines to ensure consistent local, regional and international interests.
I was going to say also one of our goals is, keep the island of Tobago active when coming to sports tourism events. So not just Dragon Boat, not just Duds diving, but we're tapping into motorsports, we're tapping into all other spheres of sports on the island. So, bring that economic activity from just local, regional and international athletes to really come and take part and, like I say, get a feel of our culture here in Tobago.
In addition to aquatic and motorsports, stakeholders are eyeing the return of road races and cultural sports staples that local communities have been advocating for, ensuring that Tobago's event calendar remains packed year-round.
Even thinking about things like the 5Ks and the marathon and all these things to bring it back into this place, bring international artists back to Tobago. Tobago used to be a place where a lot of different events, like last week or week before, we had, the fishing tournament right here in Charleville. Last week, we had the fishing tournament here in Charleville. And, it's something that the fishermen and the boaters have been really crying out for. So anything that you're interested in and anything that could bring people to the island, we are really going to be working hard and pressing to really have it back in our spaces.
With background logistics currently being ironed out, the message from officials is clear. Tobago is ready to reclaim its space as a premier Caribbean hub for sports tourism. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
The recent passing of former Assembly member George Stanley Beard has reignited an intense battle for judicial and financial fairness inside the Tobago House of Assembly. Our story tonight from Jewel Green George looks at the struggle to meet the growing demands for interim financial relief.
Tobago legislators have shaped local governance for decades, yet a systemic gap leaves older pioneers without financial security. Under Section 165 of the THA Act of 1996, a modern pension plan protects recent representatives. However, those serving between 1980 and 1996 remain legally locked out. Leader of Assembly Business, Sarisha Hackett, brought the historical grievance to the floor.
Not simply to reflect, Madam Presiding Officer, but to act. Not simply to remember, Madam Presiding Officer, but to right the wrongs that history has left unfinished. Madam Presiding Officer and my colleagues, today is such a moment.
Trinidadian lawmakers qualify for full pensions after just one term. In contrast, Tobago Assembly members face longer qualifying periods for shorter terms, despite early pioneers giving nearly 150 cumulative years of public service.
They gave of themselves in the infancy of this assembly, when the institution was fragile and unproven. Yet, when they left with nothing. Those who served between 1996 and 2001, the Fifth Assembly, entered under the Unit Trust Corporation Contributory Pension Scheme. They paid in. They trusted the system. They believed their service would be secured in retirement. Instead, the plan was discontinued. Their contributions clawed back, and they were left empty-handed.
Former teachers and public servants resigned from secure roles decades ago to build the assembly, only to retire into poverty. This retirement crisis spans across multiple early administrations.
Pioneers of Tobago's self-government struggle, reduced to begging. The article records the cries of former assemblyman and who at one time served as councillor, Regis Karut, who resigned from the teaching service to serve Tobago for 11 years, only to retire from this august house with nothing.
Speaking to Tobago Updates on Monday, Chief Secretary Farley Augustine confirmed that an actuary is now reviewing the system to find a suitable solution for non-contributory pre-1996 members.
And so, yes, we are working as fast as we can, but this requires careful study by an actuarian to ensure that we're not putting ourselves in a hole that we can't sustain in terms of benefits to members who are no longer members of the THA, particularly those who served before 1996 and did not contribute.
The current Executive Council is now being pressed to bypass parliamentary delays and to simply get it done to support the remaining pioneers, ensuring dignified retirement support for Tobago's earliest servants. For Tobago Updates Television News, I'm Jewel Green George.
As the modern job market continues to evolve, equipping the next generation with the right tools and guidance remains a top priority for educators. Students at the Pentecostal Light and Life Secondary School got a first-hand look at a vast array of professional paths during the school's annual Career Day. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details in this report.
An eye on the future. Students at the Pentecostal Light and Life Secondary School were given a front row seat to the world of career opportunities. The school hosted its annual Career Day, an event designed to help students navigate their upcoming academic and professional choices. Spanish teacher Miss Winchester says the initiative continues to expand each year, offering a wider spectrum of industries to inspire the youth.
So today we are here at our Career Day that would have been set up for the current third form year group, but it is open to the school. So the goal behind having this Career Day is that we want students to be exposed to as many career opportunities as possible. This is something that has been ongoing for a few years at the school, but it has been growing from year to year. This year we have a lot more representation. We have STEM here this time. We have woodwork persons here. We also have a different segment from THTI. Last year we had more of the baking side. This year we have mixology. The goal with the Career Day is that we want students to have the opportunity to know that you don't have limited options where careers are concerned.
The expanded displays, which included everything from STEM fields to hospitality disciplines from THTI, resonated deeply with the student body. For many in the third form year group, the timing is critical as they prepare to select the specific subjects that will shape their future academic paths. Beyond just choosing subjects, the interactive event allows students to engage directly with industry professionals, giving them first-hand insights into the realities of modern workforce.
Well, it can help us to enter into the world of work with our mind and knowledge about what we have to do and what we have to pick to in order to go and succeed in what we are doing.
It helps us build our future and what subjects to go in and choose and what we want to come out to be, and it helps us pick jobs and things like.
I think it's going to benefit the student because today is just about a day where you could find out what you want to do in life, your career, or how your path you want to take to go down in that life. As you can see, to have multiple stations here to find out like what would you aspire to be in your future time or when you finish school. Yeah,
I feel like it can have a good influence on them because they could go around and talk to new people and get advice from people who are already doing certain stuff. They could try out new things and see what they like, see what they don't like, see what they feel comfortable doing, and get experience with different professions or different career paths.
As the local and global job markets evolve, the school continues to lay the groundwork to ensure its students are well equipped to unlock their full potential. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
The news will continue in a moment, but why wait? You can follow every story, every update, all the time. Join the conversation and find us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. Don't miss a beat, we'll be right back.
Sun Up Tobago presents Solara. Celebrate Celebrating the 9th edition of your favorite party in the East, where style and good vibes meet. Get ready for the food-inclusive cool experience you love. This July 4th, we return to the East, bringing you the perfect blend of mouth-watering food flavors, premium vibes, and unforgettable energy.
One thing more than fear understood. When girl, good girl.
Grab your cooler, hold your crew, and escape to Tobago's ultimate vibe. Join us at 4 p.m. at the DIGICEL compound in Argyle. Get your tickets now at Waterhole Bar and Pablo Supermarket Argyle, Barcode, Scarborough, EcoSpots, Dudley Park, Nijon's Bar on the Esplanade, and Jane Monkey Crown Point, or online at islandetickets.com. Sun out Tobago, Solara, 9 years strong. Your favorite party in the East is calling Saturday, 4th of July, DIGICEL compound Argyle.
Okay, I find you taking long to play the card. Come on, take. I'm all inside you singing good, but. Yo, what school you went by?
Diane Bishops, boy.
Bishops?
Yeah,
sure,
we know the baddest that's come out of Bishops, sir.
The baddest?
But telling away.
We know the baddest, boy. One night and life, and I is the baddest.
My Bishops is the best,
Yo, what's going on with Tola? Here, what's going on? It's only one way to settle this. We'll be live on Youth Voice TV, where I, your host, Multibass, will be hosting the Rep Your School DJ competition, where DJs will go head-to-head in a crazy battle to secure the title. We have cash prizes of $10,000 to come out and win, and a lot of amazing prizes. Guys, what are you waiting for? Let me come out, come and showcase your skills. Come, let me do some jobs.
So guys, there are 2 categories for DJs that are out of school up to 35 years. And for the DJs that are currently in school, it must be up to 19 years of age. So guys, get ready. It's all about Rep Your School. It's all about the DJ competition.
Who will bring the best vibes? Who can control the crowd? And who will earn the bragging rights? You get a chance to be a part and witness the rise of the new DJ generation. So this is Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ, live on Tobago Updates. Stay tuned.
Youth Voice, Rep Your School DJ competition. Rep Your School.
Okay. 335, 336, 337, 338, 339.
Counting on your fingers again. No wonder you lose your business.
Grandpa, thanks for helping me start over.
You not lucky in business, you know. As a child, you tried to sell hog plum. That failed. As a teenager, you and your boyfriend tried to break into the jewelry business. But hey, where that boy end up?
He live in Aruka, in the Grove. The golden one.
Oh, child, if you want to get into business, you have to have your financial records intact. But hey, do you know your numbers?
Of course, 624 333.
No, child, your numbers, your ratios, your equity ratios. You have a financial handicap.
What?
You need to see somebody about that. Anderson.
Who?
Anderson in Trinidad and Tobago, they offer tax and accounting services. They know about financial management.
Grandpa, I started this business with nothing.
And nothing is what you will end up with unless you call Anderson Services. Here.
Okay, this card is nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
Your rental fee. Have business will pay rent. Hot and groovy in the soca party.
Welcome back. A stark warning tonight regarding the future of Tobago's young workforce. The Tobago Youth Council is sounding the alarm over a growing brain drain and worsening underemployment on the island. Speaking before a joint select committee, the council revealed how a stagnant private sector and rigid hiring practices are forcing young Tobagonians to migrate to Trinidad just to find a livelihood. AMPLIA Balgobin has the details in this report.
The economic landscape for the youth of Tobago is facing a critical bottleneck as the lack of private sector growth and strict hiring practices leave young professionals stranded. Speaking at the 8th meeting of the Joint Select Committee on Social Services, Delano Jofield, General Secretary of the Tobago Youth Council, highlighted the systematic hurdles crushing local opportunity.
The Council also recognizes the limited growth of Tobago's private sector. Many businesses are micro or small enterprises with limited capacity to provide stable employment, competitive salaries, or opportunities for advancement. This often results in young people either migrating to Trinidad in search of opportunities or remaining unemployed or underemployed here at home.
Trophy pointed out that even when positions open up, unrealistic corporate expectations lock young workers out of the market entirely, creating a devastating catch-22.
Many young people continue to face difficulties accessing employment because employers often prioritize experienced workers, creating a cycle where youth cannot gain experience because they are unable to secure opportunities in the first place. The Tobago Youth Council remains committed to advocating for practical, sustainable solutions that empower Tobago's young people and ensure that we are given opportunities to contribute meaningfully to the development and the future of our island.
As the brain drain to Trinidad accelerates, the Youth Council is urging both public and private stakeholders to actively dismantle their barriers before the island loses its next generation of leaders. Reporting for Tobago Updates Television News, I am AMPLIA Balgobin.
Tobagonians have 2 more days to pay their final respects to cultural icon and former Assembly member George Stanley Beard. The Tobago House of Assembly legislature opened a public condolence book at the Assembly Chamber in Uptown Scarborough. Mourners can sign the book daily from 8 a.m. until Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Beard served Tobago for decades as an Assembly member and secretary. He leaves behind a legacy of immense public service and cultural preservation. The legislature encourages citizens to visit the Jerningham Street building to honor his memory. A public memorial event will take place on Wednesday evening to celebrate his life. This gathering precedes the official funeral service, which is scheduled for Thursday. Officials expect a large turnout from the community Beard spent his life serving. Dozens of locals gathered at Cano Bay for the Crown Point Royal Mental Health 5K, a vibrant event aimed at breaking the stigma surrounding psychological well-being. Among the participants was the Department of Wellness, Prevention and Health Promotion, whose staff actively engaged with the crowd to emphasize that physical activity is a powerful tool for emotional wellness. Addressing the gathering, Director Dr. Alina Williams noted that the initiative extended far beyond a physical challenge. According to Dr. Williams, the event serves as a vital platform for community solidarity and visibility, proving that no one has to navigate mental health struggles alone. She urged attendees to reject suffering in silence, reminding them that true health lies in mutual support and fostering safe spaces where everyone feels heard and valued. Moving forward, the department intends to build on this momentum. Through ongoing education, grassroots outreach, and public engagement, officials reaffirmed their long-term commitment to nurturing the psychological, social, and physical health of communities across Tobago. The weather report when we return.
Sherwin Gardner live in Sold Out on Saturday 6th June at the Magdalena Grand in Tobago and Sunday 7th at Napa Porta, Spain. Save $50 on tickets bought by Saturday 30th May. Available in Tobago, Cass Supermarket, Yachts Marketing, Orange Hill, Crosscutters, Scarborough, Caribbean Jewelers, Lowlands Mall, Victory Outreach Church, Scarborough, Dominion Appliances and Gift Shop, Conby, Tobago. In Trinidad, Crosby St. James, All Extra Food Supermarkets, Simon's Music Supplies, Board Street, all Kenny's Sports Stores. Online at islandetickets.com. For more info, call 358-6397. Sherwin Gardner, sold out.
Step out of my dreams to my real life. 'Cause girl, I wanna know you feel like, yeah. Come closer to me, let the stars align, yeah. In the middle of the night, you bring the sunshine. Miss Lady, she have a pot on the fire, burn a flame when she cooking.
In a world where our health defines our future and the Caribbean stands on the front lines of climate change, rising NCDs and global challenges, knowledge becomes our greatest defense. Caribbean Medical TV is your guide on the journey to wellness and insight, featuring our region's own doctors, nurses, climate specialists and medical institutions. From physical well-being to the emotional and mental balance we all deserve. Caribbean Medical TV empowers you because building a healthier future isn't just a regional goal, it's a global responsibility. In the Caribbean, vitality isn't just a goal, it's a way of living. Connect with the region through knowledge, hope, and the power of Caribbean resilience on Caribbean Medical TV, where awareness becomes power. Join the conversation, join the movement. Be viewing Season 4 of Caribbean Medical TV right here on this station.
Welcome back. Now for a look at the weather update from the TNT Met Office. Tonight we can expect mostly fair but hazy and at times breezy conditions despite isolated showers. Minimum temperatures tonight are expected to drop to 26 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 27 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Tomorrow conditions will be hot, hazy and breezy, interrupted by partly cloudy intervals with isolated showers. Please note that a moderate to high concentration of Saharan dust is expected, so persons sensitive to changes in air quality should take the necessary precautions. Gusty winds are also likely in or near showers. The heat index remains a factor, registering at 37 degrees Celsius at Piaco and 36 degrees Celsius at Crown Point. Seas are moderate with waves reaching 2 to 2.5 meters in open waters. In sheltered areas, waves are near 1 meter and occasionally choppy. For those watching the tides, in Port of Spain, high tides are at 1 a.m. and 2 p.m. with low tides at 7:32 a.m. and 7:29 p.m. In Scarborough, high tides are at 12:58 a.m. and 2 p.m. with low tides at 7:34 a.m. and 7:33 p.m. Sunrise is at 5:42 a.m. and sunset at 6:23 p.m. And that's all the time we have for tonight's Tobago Updates news. Have a great night and let's recap the headlines. Market Square parking confusion and frustration. WOW registration to reopen tomorrow. And TNT's payment systems bill consultation in Tobago.